What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Just Greg. I've got a fun one for you today. All right. Have you ever thought about murdering somebody with a lawnmower? Have you ever thought about how many murders occur with a lawnmower? Have you ever thought about how much death occurs because of fucking lawnmowers? Well, I'm gonna break it down for you today. Murder by mower. First, go out and like, subscribe to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. Hit us up on all the socials, iTunes, Spotify. Well, those are audio channels, but Instagram and Facebooks and all the things. Go do that stuff right now. Hit the thumbs up button for me. Ping, 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 ping. I should have one of those things that is in the corner, but I don't because I don't know how to do it. But I do know how to go and search on the interwebs for things. So what piqued my interest, I don't even know where this came from. I think I saw my neighbor, Ian, across the street mowing his lawn. And then I was like, how many toes get cut off annually with electric lawnmowers? Because he has an electric lawnmower. I'm still a gas powered guy. I can't do the electric lawnmower. I've got too big of a yard to do an electric thing. I burn through enough gas. I can't imagine how many batteries I have to charge for like 45 fucking hours to have an electric lawnmower. But, you know, to each their own. Really, you know what I mean? I don't know what the answer is. So, murder by mower. How often does it happen? Yes. So this is 100% Grok sourced. So if any of this is false, I'm just blaming Grok at this point. I don't have an answer. It's just what Grok found. Yes, there are rare cases where lawnmowers have been involved in incidents classified as murders. These cases typically involve suspicious circumstances where a death initially appears accidentally, but is later deemed intentional. Below are a few notable examples. I don't think I need to say below, but nonetheless, here are a couple of examples. Frances Elizabeth Crawford, Queensland, Australia in 2024. Frances Crawford, a 49-year-old psychologist, was found dead near a ride-on mower at her home in Upper Lockyer Valley on July 30th, 2024. This is just fucking like a year ago, bro. Initially reported as an accident by her husband, Robert Crawford, who called emergency services. The police later deemed the death suspicious. A homicide investigation was launched, and Robert Crawford was arrested and charged with the murder and misconduct with a corpse. Good Lord. The investigation revealed prior domestic violence incidents. Ooh, that's never good. At the property, and Robert's connections with multiple women globally. Jesus. Suggesting a possible motive. Then the next one is Vincent Lee Bray. He was a pilot. Oh, this is in Pilot Mountain, North Kakalaki, North Carolina, in 2022. A 65-year-old man was found dead on a lawnmower, and the Surrey County's Sheriff's Office ruled the death a homicide. A person of interest, Michael Patrick Alford, was interviewed but later found dead from an apparent himself. The two reportedly had a history of conflict, though specific details about the lawnmower's role in the murder were not disclosed. I don't know what that means. So was he found on it or in it or under it? I don't know the answer, but there was a fucking lawnmower there. So again, that made me think about Jason Voorhees just picking up a lawnmower and it's like, and just weed whacking people at that point, right? Like just back and forth, weed whacking people. God damn, run away. Do not run to the creepy garage. Go to the car that's running. It's that commercial, right? Like, why do we want to go to the car is perfectly fine over there. Do that. Go to the perfectly fine car that's actually turned on and all the doors are unlocked. If Jason Voorhees is after you. These cases are exceptions, as most lawnmower-related deaths are accidental, often involving rollovers, blade injuries, or being run over unintentionally. So, you know what I mean? Like unintentionally. Maybe. For instance, statistics from the Consumer Product Safety Commission indicate that lawnmowers cause around 90 deaths annually. in the US, primarily due to accidents like rollover or blade injuries and not intentional acts. Deliberate murders using lawnmowers are uncommon due to the impracticality of the tool as a weapon compared to more conventional means. Cases like Crawford's, the lawnmower may have been used to stage an accident or to conceal a prior act of violence. Investigations often rely on forensic evidence and contextual factors, such as prior domestic issues, like we said before, or inconsistencies in the reported circumstances to reclassify such deaths as homicides. If you're looking for more specific details, no, we're not going to do that because that's Grok asking me a question and I forgot to edit that out of my notes. Accidental deaths by lawnmower statistics. Accidental deaths caused by lawnmowers are far more common than intentional murders. The accidental deaths and injuries by a lawnmower, here are the stats. Annual deaths, according to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, the CPSC, and other sources, lawnmower accidents result in approximately 70 to 100 deaths per year. Per year. Fucking be careful out there. Granted, you could probably get hit by lightning or bit by a shark and die just as easily, but you don't want to die because your big toe got lopped off either. Like, how the fuck? I remember in New Hampshire when I was a little kid, on the side of my house, I was the lawnmower boy. And there was this like little thing, and I would just like kind of let it drag down the hill. It wasn't a big hill, but it was just steep enough into my neighbor's yard that I would like, meh. And my dad actually had an electric lawnmower. No, it was a plug-in lawnmower. It wasn't like we have today where you have like batteries. It was one that you had to like throw the cable that way because now you're coming this way. And then you had to throw the cable that way. The extension cord, right? Yeah, that was the dumbest thing I've ever. He had like 3 of them. I must have run over fucking 10 extension cords. I get in trouble all the time. Anyway, that's a different story for a different day. Around 70 deaths per year, specifically from riding lawnmowers, with 75 deaths annually cited by the CPSC rather, including 1 in 5 involving children. Geek. That's a lot. 10-year period between 2027 and 2016 saw 758 deaths, averaging 76 people a year. Excuse me. Injuries. Lawnmower accidents cause significant injuries, with estimates including approximately 80 to 85,000 emergency room visits annually in the U.S. for lawnmower-related injuries, with 9 to 17,000 involving children. Do not let your fucking kids mow the lawn. They don't understand how fast that blade is spinning, or like whatever, like a rock shooting off. Like, don't mow rocks, kids. Bad idea. From 2005 to 2015, an estimated 934,394. I don't know why that's estimated. It's pretty fucking specific. Lawnmower injuries were treated in the U.S., averaging roughly 85,000 a year. Common injuries including lacerations, 23%, sprains and strains, 18%, fractures, 22%, and amputations, 21%, primarily affecting hands and fingers, 22%, and lower extremities of 16%. Do you understand the stats? People are fucking 22% of those dumbasses stuck their finger in a lawnmower. Who does that? Why? Tighten that blade up every now and again, right? Get in there, tighten it up, bring it and get it professionally tuned up. Fuck's sake. Causes of accidents, common causes of lawnmower-related deaths and injuries are blade contact, severe cuts, lacerations, and amputations from contact with spinning blades, which can rotate at 150 to 200 miles an hour. I just said this. Don't stick your finger in there. Don't be a douchebag and try and like put your ding dong in there. You know what I mean? Like, ladies out there, don't put your whatever you would put in there. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Rollovers. You know what? If you're riding a lawnmower, you're lazy as fuck anyway, unless you're a landscaper, in which case 35 workers since 2019 have died in the U.S. in rollover accidents. Still seems a lot for a professional, right? I'm thinking like truck drivers. A lot of truck drivers die. What is another profession? Beer makers. I'm drinking a Coors Light right now. How many Coors Light beer makers get killed by a can of beer, like just randomly rocketing off a shelf? I don't think it's too many. It's probably under one. There's never a zero. Something has always happened. Like the whole shelf falls on somebody. One of those situations. Demographics and trends. Older adults, 50 to 69, and young children, 0 to 5, are at higher risk. And the mean age for an injury is 46.5 years old, with a bimodal distribution. I don't even know what that, I probably could Google bimodal, but I'm not going to. Peaking in toddlers, preschoolers, and teenagers around 15 and 19. Genders. Males are over 3 times more likely to be injured than females. Makes sense. Dudes do the lawn work. It's fine. Separation of laundry and mowing. It's fine. Just I'll do the mowing all the time. Geography. Rural areas have a higher injury rate, 7.26 per 100,000 cases, compared to urban, which is 1.47 compared to 100,000. Well, that makes sense. There's more grass to be mowed in urban areas, or suburbs, rural areas rather. Despite safety standards, injury rates have not significantly declined over time, with some studies suggesting stable or increasing rates, which means you're more likely to get your dick chopped off if you're not careful. Nobody wants to go through life with a dick chopped off mower incident in their background or on their Instagram stories. Hey guys, I got my dick chopped off by my mower. Don't be that guy, okay? Just note to self, don't do that. Then it brought me into the thoughts of how many movies have there been made with lawnmower killing death scenes, right? We've got some. Do you remember The Lawnmower Man? And if you don't, it's from 1992. That's why, because it's fucking 33 years old. Great movie. Great movie. I remember it from back in the day. Lawnmower, directed by Brett Leonard. This film is loosely based on a Stephen King short, but primarily follows an original script called Cyber God. So this one dude, Jeff Fahey, a man with enhanced intelligence and telekinetic powers from virtual reality experiments, directs a lawnmower to run down Peter's abusive father, killing him. He literally got the lawnmower to go, and it chewed him up. Great movie. Great movie. Definitely go watch it. The next one, Sinister. I don't even think I've seen this one. And I was like, yeah, it's definitely going to be on my list. I may have, but I can't recall it. So this was a horror movie from 2012, directed by Scott Derrickson. If this film features a chilling scene where a Super 8 film reel labeled Lawn Work 1986, so the little hash whatever thingy in 86, where a family is murdered by being run over by a lawnmower. I'm definitely going to have to go watch this one. The scene is described as impactful, but not excessively gory, contributing to the film's unsettling atmosphere. It's discovered by the protagonist, Ellison Oswalt. Ethan Hawke was in this movie. Love Ethan Hawke. He's great. As like a found footage depicting various murders kind of thing, like a found footage kind of movie. So go check it out. Sinister. Next, Blades. This is one that's going to go back a while. 1989. I would have been 12, 13 when this came out. I still don't even remember this one. This one, it seems pretty cool. Directed by Thomas R. Rondinella, and distributed by Trauma Entertainment. This film is a parody of Jaws, featuring a sentient killer lawnmower stalking a golf course in New Jersey. Multiple deaths occur, including the brutal killing of golf Squire Evans. during a tournament and the death of Deke, I don't know, a character trying to stop the lawnmower, which was once owned by his father, who was also killed by it in an apparent suicide. I mean, did he kill himself by lawnmower? I don't know the answer. I don't know. You guys go fucking watch it. But the lawnmower is this, I love how Grok puts it. The lawnmower is the central antagonist. Go figure it out. Here is another picture of blades. And this is this is a screen cap from the movie. So you can see them. You see this is one of the ones where the blades are on the front, like it just chews through everything, right? And it's just chasing after people. There's people all of the golf course. So go check that one out. So I just had to go through this, right? You know what I mean? You got every once in a while you think, can a weed whacker kill somebody? I don't know. The answer is never no. There's always a chance, right? And in this case, I've proven that there is always a chance. Rollovers. But by somebody taking somebody out with a lawnmower, it's way rarer. So you're pretty safe with that. So go on, be safe. If you see a landscaping crew, just, shout them out and be like, don't roll over or something like that. I don't know what you're supposed to tell them. But with that, I'm going to get sushi. I'll catch you next time.